So clear your mind. Imagine I'm saying something inspirational. Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our walkthrough/playthrough of Subnautica. If you watched until the end of the last episode, you'll know that we started in exactly the same place here. That's basically because I just wanted to keep going. So I just stopped to take a little break, and we're going again. Welcome back. So we're back right here with this giant piece of ship. There are a couple entrances, but this is basically the big one. So, go through these open doors and look at all the wreckage inside. Can go in here. You can also hear the reef backs. Some oil and bubbles and stuff coming out. Basically just try not to get trapped. Always make sure you have plenty of oxygen. It's a big empty room for the most part, but there are some things in it. Oh, is that yeah. We won't scan that at the moment because I'm going to need the space for something else. I was certain there was more to this area. There's like... Oh, there's stuff in here. I wonder if I'm just wrong, or if it got patched, or if I just missed something. I don't think I have. Not in this room, anyway. It's probably in one of the other areas. I could have sworn there was more, though. So always check. Always check your surroundings. There's the blood kelp zone that you can see. That is not an entrance. So that's probably something underneath right there. And then there's something right there. Let's hit up the sea moth real fast. And then we'll check out those two entrances. The one on the side and the one underneath.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Remember to be careful, don't get lost. Okay, so this is... okay. This is that entrance right there. You can either come through the side, and there's a picture frame if you haven't scanned it. We got some stuff. We got an openable door. We have the wall planters. Got a sealed door that you can cut through. A couple chairs, pots, that sort of thing. Let's try the open door first. Oh, it's weird. It flipped back around, but I was moving the mouse, so it kind of skewed things. Okay. Aurora scanner room voice log.
Integrating new PDA data.
More Cyclops fragments. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that they're in the ship. Sometimes you won't be far enough you won't be close enough. You might be too far away for things to have an effect. Learn from my mistakes. More Cyclops hull. Of course, another doorway right here. Remember to always be careful. Watch your oxygen. That, I don't believe, opens. You'll notice it doesn't look exactly like the other doors that you can open either. And so there's not really anything in here. That's okay, though. That's okay. I do like this. I like how sometimes, you know, you cut open a door only for... Well, I guess it does look exactly like it. Never mind. Only for it to have nothing inside. Alright, so I'm looking for... I know the blood kelp area is over there. I'm gonna look for something specific. Or, I meant over here. Because you see, it's there, but you don't... I don't like going in that way. I like to go in kind of the shallow... Basically, it's like a little scar in my mind. This is basically the safer area. Because it's not entirely blood kelp area. I could pick it up, but I'm not going to just yet. We'll see if I have room first. Deep shrooms, those are also... Actually, that's going to be important. We'll grab one of those, and then we'll grab this.
New blueprint acquired.
And then uranite, which doesn't actually give you any new blueprints. You're going to want to scan the blood vine itself. I mean, you don't have to. But that gives you another blueprint. Okay, so I don't have enough space. I'd like to pick up 4 of them. Oh, hang on. We still have enough oxygen. You can hear the music. Oh, and there's a crab squid right over there. You see it? We'll do that in a minute. Geological data. Uranite. Uraninite is a naturally occurring uranium oxide, highly radioactive and unstable. Its primary use is in the production of uranium reactor rods for nuclear generators. Assessment. Applications in nuclear power. Coral. Tree mushrooms. Interesting that it falls under coral. Analysis of these large organic structures reveals a microcosm of cooperating, cohabitating, and competing life forms. Vein trunk is a species of coral, some colonies up to 50,000 years old. The caps, which line it, share more in common with earth fungi. Other organisms grow in the structure wherever there is space and light. Surrounding waters are dense with herbivorous life forms in the 1 millimeter to 10 millimeter range, to the extent that larger herbivores appear to have mostly abandoned the area. Assessment exploitable. Okay, we'll grab some oxygen real fast. Oh, you can hear it. Actually, can I scan the blood oil? No. So yeah, you'll notice Chief Technical Officer's life pod is in the blood kelp zone. Oh, we need rubies too. Well. Since I can always come back here for more blood oil, I'll just decline to plant it. Oh, and here you have a bone shark egg. We'll just drop that. Sorry, maybe it'll hatch out here. Right, so we're gonna need more ruby. Just saw a there it is, okay. And yeah, actually we'll need 2 more of these. Because you need 3 to actually do anything with them, so... You hear it. Also, it doesn't help that they can go through the environment and just, you know, another time capsule, holy cow, okay. Make sure I have room. Sorry, blood oil. Grow another kelp plant. Okay, watch out for any threats. That thing's gonna come for me in a second, I know it. Power of the fittest. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll check out what he gave me. I think I saw some batteries, and I know I saw some food and water. Hey, Survivor, and that's a dead, looks like a juvenile ghost leviathan. When diving in the ocean on planet 4546 Bravo, you'll encounter a vast amount of fauna and flora, from the most gorgeous to the most terrifying kind. But do not be alarmed, for mankind taught us one primal rule: everything can and will die. Even though, due to the mistake of the people of Abraxas Prime, there are no weapons, we are left with a fundamental weapon, the knife. It might seem puny, but will help you survive against even the biggest threats. Good luck, Survivor. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, so we got the knife, we got a regular battery, 2 filtered water, and, man after my own heart, cured Reginald. We'll just eat one of those right now. And then we'll have more space for water. Okay, so we have 2 spaces left for rubies. Okay. What I am going to do is kind of... Right, I could pick up that... I'm going to need that other blood oil. Okay, there's a new creature right there, an Ampiel, and of course warpers. It wouldn't be the same without the warper. Just keep an eye out. A bone shark? Okay, so... The blood kelp area is not a nice place. But we'll park. It's mostly deeper that you have to worry about. But there's a crab squid, there's a bone shark, so we'll just kind of get in the middle, sort of. There's something which I don't want to encounter just yet. It's a ghost leviathan. Where did that crab squid go? Oh, see, it's clipping through the environment. That... You know, whatever. Well. Okay, so we need to free up 2 more spaces. We will. It'll just take a minute. Power of the fittest. Shine on, you beautiful diamond. Okay, exploitable bloodvine. This species of kelp grows in sparse copses. Copses is a, bunch of trees deep on the ocean floor and provides shelter for an array of distinct fauna and megafauna. Survival at these depths is challenging, and the life forms which make their homes here have developed unusual coping mechanisms, including a bleaching of skin pigment, dependency on naturally occurring metals and oils to adjust temperature and pressure, and in some cases even electrical defense mechanisms. That would be Mr. Duke, the crab squid. The vibrant red oils which seep from the blood vine coagulate into semi-hard pustules, which frequently fall loose and form a vital foodstuff. Oh, there it is! It is big. And look how, I mean, you can't truly appreciate the size from here, but its area is like this whole area. So it'll start... Does it see us? Oh, here it come. Nope. Okay. Look how fast it is. Like, you can't... I mean, it's just huge. Okay, we're gonna finish reading that. Hopefully it won't attack us in the meantime, because we have to go down. We have to go right there. Okay. Yeah, frequently fall loose and form a vital foodstuff for the local ecosystem, or are otherwise reabsorbed into the ground over time. And deep shroom. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on it back there. Deep shroom, a discolored relative of the acid mushroom, adapted to low-light conditions. Considerably more acidic than its shallow-dwelling cousin, it may have applications in advanced fabrication. Assessment can be processed into hydrochloric acid. Yes. Yes, indeed. And yeah, we're gonna have to scan that thing at some point. Let's just... Oh, that's the wrong way. Let's go a little higher. Because I, really prefer if it would leave. My worry is that I'm going to get... My Seamoth will get attacked while I'm not in it. Because that happens. See, look at that thing. I mean, it's just... It's all the way over here. Like, what the heck? And there's an Ampiel. Is it not... Are they going to fight, you think? Come on, man. Go over that way. Oh yeah, see, it's charging. It's charging the Ampiel. Whoa. Oh, the Ampiel fought back. That's why you saw the sparks all down the length. But geez, man. So are they fighting now? Oh, it's... Okay, maybe I can... Well... I suppose we could try scanning it while it's occupied. It's charging me. Oh, crap. Well. Come on, man. Ouch. Okay, we gotta go. We have to go. I can't take another hit. You know what? Let's... I'm gonna be pissed if I get killed. What's it going after? See, I thought, well... I mean, apparently the... stasis rifle doesn't really have an effect. I thought it did have an effect, but maybe I just didn't hit it properly, or... I don't know. You can basically only scan its head. Right? So that's... Okay, so it's upside down. The pod is. And you'll notice like a giant cavern over there. Kind of your first hint that you can start to go deeper in this area. Also, seriously, watch out for crab squid. They're not a joke. We're gonna get this thing and then we're gonna go.
Integrating new PDA data.
And of course, where's the crab squid? Where is it? I know it's in the area. Man, so that thing did so much freaking damage.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
normally, well, I'll just wait a little bit longer and then I'll have enough to grab the other blood oil, because lightweight high capacity tank, which we're not going to use. Ultra high capacity tank, so this has more air than this, but this lets you move faster, and that's just like, I mean, movement speed is important. Right, and so by picking up the deep shrooms, it gives you this. You can make that with salt, and then you turn the hydrochloric acid into this, which lets you build other stuff, more advanced electronics and that sort of thing. Benzene. We'll need like 1 or 2 of these, but I don't recall. But see, yeah, blood oil times 3. Right, synthetic fibers require benzene, but there's something else that needs benzene, and the fiber mesh. And this is what you use to make your reinforced dive suit, which, man, we took like 80 damage from that thing. It cuts it in half, so we would have only taken 40. Even so, that's crazy, dude. It's crazy talk. Where is the thing? Where is that monster? I mean, that's what I'm... Look, like, you just can't see it now. That's how big and fast it is. It just goes anywhere it wants. Well, okay. Let's read more about large herbivores like the jelly ray. The species has adapted to low-light environments with a translucent luminescent body. This adaptation may help to light up the surrounding area for foraging, ward away predators, and identify the organism to others of its kind. Light sensitivity. Smaller creatures have been seen swimming in the jelly ray's wake to take advantage of the light source for their own ends, and the ray itself will approach light sources, perhaps mistaking them for others of its own species. Assessment inedible. Just, always be worried about the crab squid, because they can EMP your pod and just totally knock it out, and it takes a few seconds for it to come back up. Scavengers and parasites. Ancient floater. So this is what we saw at the bottom of the floating island, as you can... Well, this is actually showing the floating islands, but there's the big one with all the Degassi bases on it. And that has these as well. Biodata suggests these vast floaters have matured in an ingenious symbiosis with the land they have attached to. The attached landmass is raised in the water, increasing sunlight and encouraging plant growth. As older plants decay, organic residues and nutrients seep into the rock and are consumed by the floater. These circumstances must have held for thousands of years for a floater to reach this size. Immature floaters are born near the surface, from where they sink to the seabed, attaching to any stable surface they find on the way. Those individuals fortunate enough to attach to a digestible nutrient source will grow in size, thus increasing their buoyancy and drawing whatever they're attached to closer to the surface. In extreme circumstances, a number of floaters may attach to a Leviathan-class lifeform, forcing it to the surface and effectively asphyxiating it. The body will then be consumed over a number of months until eventually dissolving, leaving the floaters free to attach to a new host. Those creatures which successfully raise landmass to the surface are rewarded with a burgeoning and permanent food supply, allowing them to finally reproduce and begin the cycle again. Assessment, incredible. You are not kidding. And we're healing a little bit, which is good. Bleeder. Also, with the floaters, the little ones. So apparently, if your prawn suit falls through the earth, sometime you can eject, or if it just falls through without you in it. I've heard of people throwing the floater at it, and since the floater will sometimes go through the ground, it'll attach to the prawn suit, and that'll raise it up out of the train. It's kind of a weird workaround, but I don't know, with all the patches I'm not certain it quite works that way anymore. So Bleeder, these little jerks. A simple parasitic organism, a little more complex than the common space tick, but just as dirty. Ductile sac is used for collection and digestion of blood drawn from host creatures. Rows of teeth and mandibles used to attach to the skin of its victims. Behavior. The Bleeder's low speed and poor defense suggests they have evolved primarily as carrion feeders, but they're also prone to target living Larger living creatures, which are less likely to notice and take action against this parasite. Assessment: inconvenient and unhygienic, avoid or incapacitate. Cave crawler, yeah, those things. Agile, territorial carrion feeder, well adapted to both land and sea. Gas exchange membrane, absorbs essential gases from the air or water for basic bodily regulation, so they can't drown. Mandibles, this species seeks out corpses in packs before defending its claim while the corpse is devoured. Assessment: necessary waste recycler, avoid or incapacitate. One thing that they took out was the I think you'd be able to scan them on the Aurora, and it was basically saying that they would, like the ones on the Aurora had traces of human tissue inside them, like they were the ones that ate the bodies. Kinda dark, but I understand why they took it out, but if you wanted to turn this into like a horror type game, or at least make people a little more freaked out, that would be a good way to do it. A floater, two species living in symbiosis, which attach to and attempt to feed on any object they come in contact with. Dominant life form. The pink main body and inner suction jaw is the dominant creature. Once attached to an organism or other stable surface, it will attempt to leach nutrients in order to grow. Microorganism membrane. The outer gel-like substance is a mesh of microorganisms, capable of forming a sealed vacuum around the creature's jaws. And 3, a helium buffer, which... oh, this one doesn't have a little, like, 1, 2, 3. A thin layer of helium is stored within the outer membrane, providing buoyancy to the floater and anything it is attached to. Assessment: may aid in flotation of sunken objects. Yep, that's what I meant with, like, the prawn suit. Rock grub. So, I scanned this way earlier. Sometimes you'll see like a little glowing green dot on the ground, and that's this thing. If you get really close, you can see it. So, small luminescent scavenger, roughly thumb-sized. This creature may be a distant relative of the sand shark, sharing that species' unusual limbs, segmented exoskeleton, and burrowing behavior. Its circular set of teeth is designed to tear clumps of coral and seagrass caught on the rocks. 5 legs, 2 arms, and a large flipper allow the rock grub to cling to and walk across rock faces in search of food, and swiftly swim to safety when under attack. Say that 5 times fast. Green luminescence. Glowing green in the dark would seem like a poor survival strategy, but this adaptation may be a mating behavior or other specialized process, engaged in by only a fraction of the total population at any one time, or perhaps being eaten is simply part of the rock grub's life cycle. Assessment: harmless. Shuttlebug. Usually you don't see these little legs. Common scavenger at the base of the food chain. Mouthparts. Small enough to be of little threat to most organisms, this creature is clearly adapted to feed on the waste products of the ecosystem around it. 3 mandibles. Used to orient themselves when drifting to and to filter through detritus on the cave floors. See, it's saying these are the mandibles. But it seems like it's always using these to move? I don't know, it's a weird creature. 3 legs. High strength muscles can propel the life form great distances through the water as well as ambulating them across the seafloor. Assessment: necessary waste recycler. Presence may indicate nearby cave systems. Right on. Alright, so we can drink some more water. That's good. We haven't really healed anymore. I guess it's only when we're above what we need. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so now we can grab... let's grab the, blood oil again. And also there's this. Ghost weed. Remember this. Grows exclusively in deep waters where its pale pigmentation is visible on the fewest wavelengths. Threat level 0. Flora. Cool. Yep, that's kind of important for the late game. Interestingly enough, you can usually... oh, see, I can... oh, bloodroot. Yeah. And you can get these giant ones too. They're the same, same size as the smaller ones. Okay, so we've done both of those. Let's head back for the time being. Oh, there it is. And another crab squid. Man, it's just freaking... It's going at the bone shark, too. Well, and an ampiel. I want to scan it, but... Okay, well, let's, crap, let's try going for it, I suppose. Okay, don't hit me, please. Oh, am I dead? Well, shit. You died and lost some belongings. I bet. How many did I lose? Like all of them? See, I knew it. I wasn't paying attention. Frustration. I was at 70 whatever, and I was like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Where is the sea moth? That's my question, right? Where is the sea moth? Yep, a little farther away. So thankfully it's still there. Now the problem is, though, you lose your belongings that you pick up, but you don't get back the ones that you use, right? So Propulsion cannon, stasis rifle, that. Whatever, we'll just replace all of our stuff that we can. And I still have one battery, okay. Sure, we'll do the stasis rifle, why not? Oh, nope. Well, that's kind of frustrating, but I deserve it. There's our cuttlefish. Looks happy. Okay, how we doing on time? Half an hour-ish? And... well, alright. Back to the sea moth. Well... that's kind of annoying. Actually, let's head back here. Get another medical kit. I need to build one of those in my base. For situations just like that. Man, that was stupid. It would be nice to have a... like a vehicle-mounted scanner. You know? That way you didn't have to worry about it so much. But that thing is mean. That's the fully grown... It's kind of interesting, too, that you find it... that I found that pod in the... or the time capsule... in the... oh yeah, all the extra stuff. That I found it in the blood kelp zone. Where are we going? Northwest. Towards the sea moth. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting. Because it's like arguably one of the more dangerous areas. well. So, now you've seen death, if you haven't before. Oh well. I was like, no! My heart gave out. Yeah, luckily the Sea Glide is almost as fast as the Sea Moth. Okay, right, we're starting to hit the area now. There's another vent. That's that thing, right? Not the... Okay. Thought it might have been the Ghost Leviathan coming back for round 2. This is basically the border between the floating islands and the mushroom forest and the blood kelp and all that stuff. Hang on. I think I lost my sea moth. But I'm also, you know, doing evasive maneuvers against the bone sharks. Okay. Oh yeah, I got totally turned around.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Yeah, they're talking about the floating islands. Yeah, thankfully only I died, and there's the storage thing. It'll put it here or there or on the other side. Yeah, because I mean you could lose your sea moth and then die. Oh, so I guess this is the... Right. No need to head back just yet. Wait. Oh. This must be where I died. Oh, jeez! Are you the only one? Okay, you're gonna attack me, so you're gonna get zapped. Let's pick up all our stuff and get out of here. Couple bottles of water, which is interesting. Everything you got from the oh, seriously? How's that work? Well, we'll eat. Okay, that's shrinking. I don't think I see anything in the area. The bone sharks come... Oh, you're going after my pod. Or my sea moth. See, that's what I meant. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. No, well, okay. Okay, I don't think it attacked it, though. Okay, let's check real fast. Okay. Now let's get out of here. So now we've confirmed it. I've never actually found where I've died before, so that's handy, but... Whoa, whoa, hang on. What? Where? Where? What? What are you... Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? That thing wasn't in the blood kelp area at all. It was in the... Well, it definitely ranged a little bit further away. Crap, man. Man, I'm just getting beaten up. As soon as I get a breather, I'm gonna pop out and repair. Jeez. Oh yeah, and you can see the smoke on the right side of the screen coming out of the sea moth. Jeez, man. Man, talk about freaking surprises, man.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You think it's in the blood kelp zone, and no, you're like, okay, I'm out of here. All of a sudden, that thing freaking attacks you from a different biome. You're just like, what the heck? So, yes, if you aggro enemies, they will come after you. I've heard stories of reapers following people back to their base. And personally, myself, I've seen ampeals. Like, I've had ampeals follow me all the way back here, and basically, they don't die. Like, if you kill them, I think they die, but if other creatures kill them, they don't. So, I had, like, an ampoule or two fighting with a bunch of those gasopods, and the gasopods would toss out their, their little poison, and it would kill the ampoules. Meanwhile the ampoules would kill the gasopods. So everything would just be dead, and then you'd start the game up again, or I don't know, I guess the enemies would respawn, or enough time would pass in game and everything would be alive again, and just constantly locked in this like eternal struggle of fighting, which was kind of neat, but at the same time you're like, what the heck, like this huge freaking brawl. Okay, so first things first. See, now that I'm back, whenever you go in and out of your pod or a base or whatever, it locks your inventory. So if you die, you don't lose. You don't lose anything that you had when you left your base. Okay, so I have the benzene. For the synthetic fibers, I need fiber mesh, which means I need 2 kelp. Or, oh yeah, I lost the knife and I lost, I guess, the other battery. Wow, and maybe the other Reginald as well. Those things are probably gone. I don't know if they sank or what happened. I don't know why I was going to the radio. I was like, yep, radio. Fabricate this for me. Synthetic fibers. Boom. Okay, now to make the... See, look at all the stuff we have now. 2 diamond, 2 titanium. Seems like all we have is... Yeah, I guess technically that's a gem. Who knows? We need salt and gold. So the great thing about the water filtration machine is it also gives you as much salt as you want. Okay, hydrochloric acid. Boom. Polyaniline. Then, wait, let me make sure I have the space. I do, okay. So it's just going to replace this, the gloves and the suit itself, not the rebreather. So this is basically your... You can either use this or the still suit, which we don't have the still suit at the moment, but my recommendation is the reinforced dive suit. Right, so swap items, boom. Now you can look, we're kind of orange now, which is cool. So let's grab... anything we need immediately. Right. what is it? Perimeter defense wiring kit. I don't think we have enough silver, do we? Nope. Silver is empty. Well... Oh, reactor rods are... They take, what, 3 of the uraninite? Yeah, lead, titanium, glass. It's fine. What do we need for the nuclear power, though? Glass, steel, advanced wiring kit, lead. We're pretty close to that. Advanced wiring kit will be a computer chip. We'll take one of the batteries and then we'll shove the radiation suit in there. Okay. Yep, there's the Markiplier doll. Glass and titanium. We'll make that in a minute. Steel. Boom. Advanced wiring kit, which requires... Let's double check. I don't want to waste my time running back and forth on this. There's the Cyclops. 3 plasteel ingots. Okay, that must have... Yep, lubricant, lead, other stuff. Lots of stuff here. Advanced wiring kit. Oh, well, so we're going to need a lot of silver. 2 gold and a computer chip. Okay, so we can't make that yet. Wiring kit, gold, computer chip. Well, okay, plasteel ingot, you go in there. That's fine. Okay. Going to need silver. And since I don't have the prawn suit... Prawn suit, drill arm, fragment. Seats. Anything that's in the world. Magnetite you could do. We need sandstone. Well, we do have the reinforced dive suit, so we'll have to head back and try and scan that ghost leviathan. More gold. I haven't gotten a single piece of silver. Yep, see, they're multiplying. Be careful. 1 piece of silver. Hello? Okay. Ah, crap. Okay, we're... Ah, come on. Alright, well... Well, there was silver, but now where is it? See, they're moving with their mandibles and their legs are kind of tucked back, so it's reversed, I guess. Well, I don't think the silver is lost, but I can't see it in here. Maybe it is lost, who knows? For all I know, fell through the floor. Fell through the world. Let's get some air, and then we'll head back down. need something like... I know I need 2 wiring kits at least. Now you may ask yourself, why don't I just build the prawn suit and go drill a bunch of that silver stuff that I saw earlier? And that is a great question. I don't have a good answer. I suppose the answer would be that I'd have to get the prawn suit over there, and that would be kind of a pain. I suppose that would be my biggest issue. Because the prawn suit is not super fast, and it doesn't really eat the batteries, but it definitely uses them. I don't know, I'd say mid-ish. I have 3 pieces of silver. It's not as much of a power drain as the Cyclops, for example, but... Lead. Wow, I don't know why that flew off like that, but... Gold. Man, I swear silver is more rare than gold. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out which is the closest by how much they move. Okay, this'll work. Silver, right on. Silver. I'm just gonna fill up because I don't know how much more silver I need. I guarantee it'll be more than I need at the moment, though. I can break 2 more pieces of sandstone. Lead. Yay. Oh, that guy's a little bit mad. Well, I'm back at my base. Yeehaw. Yeah, that should be pretty close. That sandstone chunk. Silver. Nice. Maybe I'll run a scan for creature eggs. Grab some to throw in the bioreactor.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, you know what? Let's turn off the scanner. Make it a little bit more pleasant to look at. Okay, now I know you actually do need silver for stuff other than kits, so I'm just gonna make 2. We'll grab all this extra stuff. We had well, whatever. Okay, I know I needed plasteel. It's the bioreactor room. $2 gold. Right, so you have your bioreactor there, and I'm going to make the nuclear reactor right in here. And we'll turn it so that the console faces me.
Exercise caution when handling radioactive materials. Exposure risks corrupting your PDA's recording of the circumstances of your death.
So you have 4 spots for nuclear reactor rods. And now you'll see my power has jumped to 3,400. Boom. Seamouth perimeter defense system. Although Seamouth is not parked in here. You don't actually need, I mean, obviously you don't need it parked in the moon pool to change out your upgrades and stuff. And in the case of the prawn, that's actually more of a pain. We'll unplug that, plug that in. Because for whatever reason, when the prawn suit, maybe they fixed this in the patch, but it used to be that you couldn't reach the upgrades. Like the moon pool wasn't designed for the prawn for whatever reason. Okay, so nuclear reactor rod, uranite crystals. We don't have enough of those. We'll take the piece of glass. We'll put that in there. And this is where my lead is. Well, I'll just call it extra. We have lithium. I'll put the lead in there. Extra lead. How many? 2 of those. Okay. Glass. Okay, so I need uranite. And I have the reinforced dive suit. You know what? I'm gonna take these. I have 2 extra batteries. Let's make sure I'm not gonna hunt the Ghost Leviathan, but you know. Oh, that needs to be powered up. Boom. Okay. Top off on our food and water. Remember, everything can be killed. We're not going to kill the Ghost Leviathan. That would... I think... I haven't done it, but I've killed the Reaper, and that was a pain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But I have killed... I mean, I've killed the Reaper, and that took like 3 minutes of constant chopping. They are susceptible to your... Oh wait, these are still active? I'll turn that one off and... turn that one back on. We'll say red. Actually, no, that doesn't stand out enough. We'll say orange. There we go. Now I have this. So you can either just fire it off like... You have to hold it down a little bit. You can actually charge it up. And the charge, the longer you charge it, is how strong it is and how far the pulse goes. And we're about to hit an hour. Let's see, we'll just see if we can finish the, get the uranite and scan the Ghost Leviathan. Honestly, I hate those things. They're not, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I hate the Reapers more. But you have to be careful of the Ghost Leviathan as well. Just because they're so... All the big things are super aggressive. Even the Stalkers are aggressive, like we just heard. Oh. It's okay, little fella. Oh, hey. There you go. Don't run into the walls. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit closer. I'll turn on the sonar, or at least select it. I'd really like to know if, you know, I'd like to see it before I see it, so to speak. I've done this one, right? Yeah, I must have. The door's open. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, I thought I had. Maybe not. Water. Always good. Always a good choice. Okay, well. Inventory, right, water. Got it. Check. Maybe I haven't gone in this thing. I don't think the sealed doors, you know, close up again. I'm pretty sure they don't. But honestly, I don't. Like, I've never seen one do it. Okay, water. The only way you know for certain, basically, is if there's a PDA inside and it's not in there anymore. Okay, so there's a bunch of water in there. And a propulsion thing. And you notice, you hear that sand shark just going crazy. It's probably below this thing, or just right outside, or something. Watch, this probably goes nowhere. Okay. Alright, well. Got ourselves some... No, proposed gaseous habitat. We want to go north-ish. Okay, so... There's an ampiel. Whoa, whoa there. That was a bone shark. Didn't hit me though, thankfully. So where is the vent? I think it's like over here. Okay. Bone sharks. Where is that? Oh, I hear it. Oh, I think it's charging. Is it charging me? Where? You can hear it. See? I mean, that was the peeper, but right before it, I think. Okay, crab squid. See, this is the problem. There's just too much area to look. Bone sharks. Those are the floating islands, by the way. There it is. Well. Okay. I guess I'd rather not have it attack the pod. So... Is it coming from me? Yes. Son of monkeys. Okay, we're gonna... Boom, we got it. Now, that's a victory in my book. Okay. Right. Life pod 12. Oh, you know what? I need uranite. so what is that? I think that's just the blood kelp. There's a bone shark right there, but we'll just head kind of this way. We'll just leave the ghost leviathan behind, and also we can probably pick up some blood oil too. How do we look? I mean, listen to that music. Stuff is creepy. Like, just listen to the music, you know what I mean? Okay, hello there. Hello. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ignore me. Just, yeah, ignore me. So that's what I need. I needed those other two Uranianites, whatever. You'll notice that was the warper teleporting those ampules in. And yes, I realized I didn't scan them. I'll scan them in a bit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we are full. Blood oil is kind of a pain. It takes up so much space, but you need it. Crab squid right there. That mother trucker right there. And see, that's not fair in my book, because he's like hiding. You're like, do. You're like, oh, mountains, I'm totally safe, nothing's in there. And then it's like, whoop, nope, I'm hiding inside the rock. But look at how fast that thing moves. I mean, it's all the way over there now. Look at that. Like, what the F? Yeah. I mean, look at how close it is now. It's in the frickin'... It's not even in the ghost kelp or blood kelp area anymore. Well, I won't lie, that was kind of tense. I mean, there's a fairly easy way to kill those things, which is basically grapple onto them with the prawn, and then use the drill arm and just drill. But, you know, if the Ghost Leviathan goes through, goes through the world and takes you with it, and then somehow your grappling arm the grapple gets unattached or whatever, then you're toast. You'll just fall. You fall until you die, and you've lost your prawn suit because it's through, it's inside rock now. So it's, I mean, you know, you're not supposed to actually be able to kill those things. The whole point is that you're a human, you know, out of your environment, and there's things that are bigger and scarier than you are. Like, you're not at the top of the food chain, which honestly I approve of. If it makes the game very tense at times, and is one of the reasons why I love the game so much. But at the same time, it's like, you know, there's that risk of it being, the risk is that it's just like, it becomes an annoyance. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll make ourselves some benzene. And to fabricate this, lead, titanium, and glass. Titanium. Lead, glass. And where was the other one? Extra? Nope. Okay, I know I put it somewhere. Did I forget where I put it? It was a gem, I suppose? Okay. So there you go. Nuclear rod. That's still active and doing well. It seems to be chewing up these little things faster than the stalker. But that's, you know, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. Charge holds 2,500. And equip. Boom. So, didn't require a radiation suit. Now maybe when that's spent, maybe then I'll need it. And you see it charging there. As far as I can tell, nothing happens in there, but, you know, whatever. So we're good. We are good. I'll just swap that with a random battery. Alright, well, we'll stop here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed making it. So thank you guys. Thank you seriously so much for your time and your attention. I really, really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys enjoy these episodes. But if not, I'm happy to take any feedback or constructive criticism you had. Even if you do enjoy it, let me know. All feedback, comments are welcome, but that's basically it, guys. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. Helps me out. I hope to see you guys next time. And as always, guys, take care.